folks. Since a lot of people are online commenting on my posts, instead of doing a YouTube video, I figured I'll do my weekly tarot reading live. So hopefully I have some folks who will join. Have somebody here who's joined. Hasn't popped up yet who it is. But yeah, I had a wonderful, as you can see, Bella's on my lap. Hi, Alice. I had a wonderful dinner. I don't remember if this is the first time I've been to 8 Star Cafe, which is in the same shopping complex as Stater Brothers, the one by the Wells Fargo, not the one by the 99-cent store. Or maybe it's the second time I've been there. I think the first time it was before COVID, and I only ordered bubble tea. But it was the first time that I had their food there, and I've been wanting to try it, but they weren't open during COVID. But they just opened recently, which is great because another food option, another small business to support, another business owned by people of color to support. So I'm all about that. And I forget that the best thing about Korean food is the banchan, the sides that you get. And usually, when I go to a Korean restaurant, I have to ask for refills, and they do give refills. And today I had it all to myself, which I was very happy about. It was pretty delicious. It was worth the drive. I tend not to leave home because of COVID, but also because of the drive. I'm in 29 Palms, so I'm kind of, I think, pretty remote. Remember, I am from New York City. But I didn't feel like cooking tonight. I felt like something spicy. I don't know why. I usually I don't tend to want spicy food, but for some reason, I decided, let me get some food. And I didn't mind driving 18 miles there, 18 miles back. It was totally worth it. Looks like we've got somebody from New York. If you're still in New York, Mark, good to have you join me. But the reason why I got on live was because Sunday nights I usually do a tarot reading, and I usually upload it onto my YouTube channel, and then I share it onto my Facebook. But everybody, has been commenting on my Facebook feed, so I was like, why don't I just do Facebook Live? And I actually wanted to share with you my manifestation skills. I don't think I have skills, but my manifestation skills has been pretty awesome. I have wanted this tarot deck ever since I saw it, and I don't know when I first saw it. It's probably been 2-3 years since I've known about this deck, but I tend not to buy a lot of tarot decks because I am a minimalist, and also I feel like when it's meant, if a deck was meant to be mine, you know, I'll just have it. Either I go someplace and I see it and I buy it, but I've never seen this deck for sale in any of the shops that I've been to. And interestingly enough, my old roommate who lives in the Bay Area came down for Thanksgiving, and she said that our old neighbor was giving it away, and they're like, well, Supinda probably wants it. And I absolutely love it. It's the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. And I usually don't pull tarot for myself. And if I do, I usually just pull one card for the day, that if I feel like I need some motivation or inspiration. But this morning it was not that intentional, but I decided to pull some cards for myself. I thought I was just going to pull one card, but I ended up just pulling the first three one by one. And I wanted to share with you, maybe it resonates with you. The tarot readings that I do is a collective reading, but I figured I'll share with you what my cards were this morning. The first one is this beautiful Two of Swords, okay? And the Two of Swords pretty much represents a decision that you're unsure of, that you're not confident in making a decision about. And I really like this Wild Unknown because if this is a sun, I guess it's in an eclipse, so the light of the sun is darkened. And that's what this represents, is, you know, you have some inner light that is trying to guide you, but for whatever reason, that light isn't shining through. Okay? And then the next card that I pulled, which was right underneath it, was the Seven of Pentacles. And I really liked how this Pentacles is aligned diagonally like this, because it very much, you know, falls in line with the message of the Seven of Pentacles, meaning that, you know, you may have doubts about what you have, but remember, you've worked hard to collect these wealth and riches and knowledge, whatever these pentacles represent. You know, you've worked hard to accumulate these things of value. So don't forget that when you are moving towards, you know, making a decision, you know, you may feel like you're lacking something, but call on your life experience, you know. Don't forget that you already have a lot, and you're continuing to build upon what you're working towards. And then the last card that I pulled, I should do it this way, because I don't think this is mirror image. You're seeing a mirror image. And isn't this beautiful? This is Daughter of Pentacles, which represents Page of Pentacles. And see this deer? It's a young deer. What is it, Bambi? What are baby deer called? I don't know. All I could think of is Bambi. This Bambi is standing firm, but it's young. Even though it's young, it's standing firm in where it's standing, and then a doe. Thank you, Alice. And then there's a rainbow hovering over it with the pentacle on top. And to me, that represents, you know, that the potential of youth. You're at the precipice. You're going through a growth phase, you know, and you're not, because you're young, you're not jaded. You know, you're curious, you're open, and you're ready for whatever life has in store for you. You have no fear, you know. So I think the message for me here this morning is, whatever decision I'm trying to figure out, maybe I need to face it with the curiosity of that children have, you know, this fearlessness of, you know what, I want to do something and I'm going to do it and not be fearful. Okay? So that was my reading this morning. And let's get to the weekly reading. And this is, where are we? December 6th to next Sunday, December 13th. Okay, the second week of December. Okay. We are at the last month of the year. Let's see what messages we have here from the cards. Oh, one fell. Sorry, Bella, but I need to get that. A little cramp here. Beautiful. What came out was Two of Cups. All right, let's see what else. I use the Marseille deck. It's the deck that I was taught with by my teacher, Enrique Enriquez. A lot fell out. I don't know if this is it. Yeah, let's go with it. I feel like that this is what's meant to come out. Nice. We've got strength. Okay. Followed by the Queen of Wands. Followed by, here we have again, Daughters of Pentacles. Here is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have, Two of Swords. Okay, so that came up again. So here we have a similar message, right? What kind of decisions are you faced with, and what are you worried about? Why are you at a stalemate? You know, and here, the message here, which is intuitively, I feel like it's a little bit different from the Daughter of Pentacles, is that this page has a little bit more experience in life, and he kind of feels like he knows what he wants, but then he's also forgetting that there may be things around him that he's overlooking. Okay? And then what are the things that he might be overlooking? Well, what's in his heart? What motivates him? What drives him? You know, what inspires him to move himself towards, you know, towards making a decision. And the Strength card is telling him, you may be overlooking the fact that Instead of looking around you, maybe you need to look within yourself, look in your heart, and see what strengths you possess inside of yourself. What's your heart's desire? Okay? And then more things, more cards fell out. And then we have the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Same card. And that's what's amazing to me about when you get in tune and just ask for guidance. You get validated by the same message. Okay? So don't forget that you have within you everything that you need to accomplish your heart's desire. Okay? And I think this whole entire reading has to do with how you feel in relation to others. Whether you want to feel respected, admired, valued. And you do. You are. It's just that for whatever reason, you don't see that. And the reason why you don't see it is because you're looking outside of yourself instead of looking within. Okay? I'm going to pull one more card. I really hope that this is helpful. But I'm going to pull one more card from this beautiful deck that I got in Flamingo Heights near where Alice Jones lives, I think. It's called Moon Wind Trading, and they were having a sale, so I got the Star Child Tarot. And it was interesting when I went there, I ordered it online and I was supposed to pick it up, and they said, yeah, we open at 11, and I got there at 11 and nobody was there. I gave them about another 10 minutes and I called and nobody picked up, and so I sent a message through their Facebook, and they're like, oh my goodness, so sorry, our employee couldn't get a ride. So I ended up meeting a nice young lady who works there, and they got me a complimentary gift as well, so that was nice. But let's see what the final message is to wrap this up about this feeling that you have that you don't feel respected, admired, loved, and why you feel like you need to look outside of yourself for that validation. Okay, so let's see what the Star Child Tarot deck has in store for us. And this is upside down, and it's the Six of Wands, Six of Swords. This is interesting. Six of Wands. Yeah, this is still showing us how unsure you are of yourself. And maybe the message here is really ask yourself, maybe take yourself back to when you were a child, and what made you happy as a child? Or what did you enjoy as a child? Or when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grow up? And maybe that'll help you find an answer. I hope that was helpful. If you want a private reading, please message me. Be very happy to do so. Thanks for watching and have a good night. Take care, everyone.